suburban Detroit, we proud to bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, but I don't think they're too worried about the winning streak coming to an end, especially if they just do what they've been doing, which is play good, solid, smart basketball at both ends of the floor.
And given some of the other teams they've taken down during this streak, you've got to believe they're going to add one more to it. As long as they don't come out here and lay an egg.
And it's the Pistons to start out. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jones, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Sanders. And it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Sinks the second. Jones with it. Passes it to Porzingis. Aflalo kicks to Jones. Aflalo outside. No good with the triple. For the New York Knicks, they come off a good eye against the Brooklyn Nets.
Really flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Anthony, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off with good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Jones. Aflalo outside. Turnaround Jay. Scott goes it in.
And that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's the one he should have knocked down.
Outside Turner. There's the pass to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And so here is New York. It's a 3-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time.
And it's Anthony again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Jackson against Jones. Drummond with a screen on Jones. Jackson kicks to Drummond. And he keeps it after taking the nice feed on the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's a screen. Jones, the pass to Carmelo from 10 feet out, and that one's good. Anthony's got his third bucket of the night.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. for them in this sport.
Kicks to Drummond. It's good. The assist is coming from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Almost automatically he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight, not allow him to get that position in the first place. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Drummond is clean. Dishes it to Scott. It's rebounded by New York.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick. Just doesn't go.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time. That's good offense. Anthony's been putting up the number. He's already got 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So Anthony nails both of them. For Detroit, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Here's Scott. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Scott's got 5.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging him like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Jackson passes to Drummond. Good D by Sanders.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
No luck. And the Pistons now going the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, major problems at the charity start of the game. They just could not convert their free throw.
That makes it hard to win, especially on the road. The course of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3 by Detroit. Here's Jones.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
That's a nice surge for them just when they need it in a game that was so tight.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And Drummond closed it down.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Detroit. Here's Jones. And off the front, and in it goes. Jones has got his second basket. Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And the Knicks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Jones against Jackson. Inside. And now the Knicks on the break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang them.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You can play downhill. At some point, you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was so on fire.
Jackson dishes to Scott. And Jones sends it down. And it's Anthony at the elbow. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point New York lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten points off turnovers. And not setting screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Thomas Robinson is checked in for Scott. Marcus Morris comes in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. Now here's a Flalo. 8 points his last outing. Jones kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Jones. 5 on the clock. It's Anthony with the drive. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's a screen by Robinson. Jennings kicks to Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Jones. It's coming off an unbelievably scoring game. Here's a follow, and it's set back by Drummond. Turner up top, defended by Jones. Drummond the screen, tries to snap the pull streak. And Jones pulls it down. New York leading by 9 to the inside. Anthony, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Anthony's got 19 points.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
And the shot is good.
Guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Jones. He dishes it to Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot with 2 free throws for the contract right there.
Looking at some numbers, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Putting up about 18 points per 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And the first one goes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. And a switcher also for New York. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Free throws good from Lopez. Pistons trail by 11. Sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He was intent on running the offense through Jones. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
There's Jennings with the 3. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Rivers. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. A already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Pistons, just way behind.
And right now for the Pistons, this season definitely qualified as a success for them. Their failures were well documented a year ago, and this year the ups clearly outweigh the downs.
Well, last year I'm not sure there were any ups for them, period, Greg, but this season they've battled hard each and every night.
The Pistons shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And now here's Rivers, the fast break out. Jam! I mean, this is beautiful.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
On the wing, Turner launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Jones. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And that's now 8 points for Freak.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jones against Jennings. On the wing, Turner fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Jones has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Anthony, the pass to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 11.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McGee's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Jones kicks to Anthony. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Knicks delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Johnson is out there with John Lewis, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
They shoot again, and that one's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Jennings against Jones. At the top of the key, Lopez. From 12 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
And when you've got a
and the Pistons making a change.
No. Smoke, kitty. Smoke, Simba.
Here. Drummond's checked in. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for New York. New York leading by 20. Now Jones, 13 points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Back to Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jones. 13 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's the screen. Jackson dishes to Lure. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly.
Much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight. Jones against Jennings. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pistons trail by 17. Johnson outside. There's the 3. Aflalo pulls it in. The Knicks shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Jones kicks to Aflalo. Here's Porzingis, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. That's good. 17 points for Freak.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Jennings for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Drummond. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
The numbers for Aflalo, how last month turned out for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Sanders checked in for the Knicks. They set the pick. It's stolen by Jones, and pushing it up. Here's New York. Baseline try. Porzingis can't hit. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Jones against Jennings. The dish now to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lure. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
This is not a slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He ended started with 47 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Johnson attacking. So we get to the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Detroit, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. That free throw, no good. Mike Scott's checked in for the Pistons. And then for New York, Kent Bazemore's checked in for Anthony. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 23. Jones dishes to Augustine. Back to Jones. Sanders with a screen on Jackson. Inside. Sanders' shot is good.
Now, what did you say earlier?
Nothing. When you're done using a washcloth, throw in the dirty clothes. The washcloth that was right there, the white one, I used to dry because I pick it up and it has like your hair all over it.
I wiped the scent out of it.
Okay, well, when you're done using it, why leave it on the sink?
Sanders has got his second bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside Jennings. Feeds it to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jackson's got 5 now.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Now here's Jones. He's got 19. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Fires for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Bazemore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jennings passes to Jackson. Outside, Scott shoots the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Sanders with a screen on Jackson. Jones drives in. Used that pick to get in close.
Can't stop it.
Jones has got 21 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jennings with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
And that one's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The Knicks leading by 22. Jones with the screen on Jennings. And Bazemore kicks to Jones. 3-pointer. And good on the basket. Hook it. 24 points for him.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And here's Jackson. He has 5. Outside, Scott fires the 3. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Down low, Porzingis. Detroit with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Jackson gets the bucket. New York's gone 5 of 8 from 3-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Augustine passes to Porzingis. And Bazemore kicks to Augustine. He feeds it to Sanders. That's in. Augustine with the assist. 6 points for Larry Sanders.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Left side, Jackson pulls up from the corner. No good. And New York the other way now. 4-on-3 break. Here's Jones, and again it's New York.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Detroit's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second, and been successful 3 times. Jennings against Augustine. Lets it go with the 3, and it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Jones. No good. Nice D from Scott.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
And a different look here for the Pistons. JaVale. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we've done it on both ends of the court. We're bumping down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, challenging every possession count. And we're doing that the first half.
Nice to see it come together on both sides of the ball, Melo. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the 3rd quarter.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going. We caught them napping on the break so many times. Great job attacking in transition. We own that part of the game. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Now it's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the 3rd. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And New York looking at what they've got. Jones, he's in at the point. Sanders is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's a Flalo at the 2. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
For New York, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Pass to Drummond on the wing. Johnson. He kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in this game. Screen by Sanders. Jones drives in. Detroit with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Johnson's shot is off. New York's got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. And stolen by Scott. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need it.
Obviously, mix up defensively on that possession.
Balanced scoring clock for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than okay? I like it better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Johnson the screen. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jones kicks to Anthony. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Outside Scott. On the wing, Turner. There's the feed to Johnson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. That drops. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
His second personal, first team.
Brandon Jennings, who's checked in for Jackson. Pistons have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Free throw good, Drummond. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now Jones, 28 points for him.
Move the ball.
Nice D from Scott.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jennings with the ball. Jones covering. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense and not allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The Knicks have got a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Anthony.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Turner kicks to Scott. Turner dishes to Jennings. Scott with the screen on Jones. Outside, Scott. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists in the game. Goes up on the high post. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 30 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jones against Jennings. Out to Turner from outside the arc. And that one's good. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
That's good.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops steps on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Anthony against Scott. Jones for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Drummond the screen. And they get it. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Drummond with a screen on Jones. The 3 from Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of it.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Jones, the pass to Sanders. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Knicks have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Robinson comes in for Scott, and Morris subbed in for Johnson. And New York with a change here, too. Terrence Jones is checked in for Larry Sanders. For Detroit, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Jennings. Misses off the left iron.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
And he gets the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Screen by Jones. A follow with a screen on Jennings. Jones, no luck.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Jones slams it home.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Jones. Now the pass to Carmelo. Pocket 6. Jones, no one around him. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. There's a screen by Robinson. Kicks it to McGee. Wide open shot is on the money. McGee's got 6. smooth sailing for New York. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Jones kicks to a follow. Turner with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The Knicks pull it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's a follow, and again, it's New York.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to him here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Robinson.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Jennings against Jones. On the wing, Jones dishes it to a Flalo. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Jones. A fader. And there's another one for the Knicks.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Jennings against Jones. Takes the 13-footer. Here's McGee. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. McGee's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Jones up top. He's guarded by Jennings. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Count the bucket. 37 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line. Knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Pass to McGee. It's tipped and stolen by a Flalo. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Jones for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Jones has got 46 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pistons have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Shooting free throws.
And that one falls for Robinson. John Lurie is checked in for the Pistons. Reggie Jackson comes in for Turner. And a new group in for the Knicks. Lopez. Look here for Detroit. JaVale McGee comes in for John Lurie. And it's Scott in for Reggie Jackson. Harry Sanders is checked in for the Knicks. Jones comes in for Rivers. Thomas Robinson is out there with Scott. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Jennings. And it's Morris in at the 2. And that's the group for Detroit right now. McGee is screen on Augustine. Jennings dishes to McGee. Sanders with the steal. On up the court.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation.
That's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Augustine with it. Guarded now by...
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Out to the right wing. Outside Jennings. Clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jones. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's a screen by Robinson. Jennings against Augustine. Robinson sets a screen for Jennings. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot will not go. And New York will come the other way. Jones kicks to Augustine. Lopez a screen. Augustine against Morris. Sanders with a screen on Morris. Here's Lopez. And Sanders kicks to Augustine. He dishes it to Lopez. Feeds it to Augustine. Lopez left side. Jones for three. Rebound, Thomas Robinson.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Scott can't get it to go. New York's got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Jones with it. Guarded now by Morris. Jones kicks to Lopez. Carries it down low.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Robinson a screen on Augustine. There's the dish to Morris. He feeds it to McGee. Jennings passes to Morris. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jones. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Different look here for Detroit. Lewis checked in for Scott. McDaniels comes in for Morris. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones.
Clearly, he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Jones. This one for 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Smooth sailing for New York. Jones drives in. That's good.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Hope they get it back. That's to Dinwiddie. There's the screen. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And the fourth, it made things easy for myself, and that was create space.
folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It is lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.